promise the audio will be better on this one. We're going to do a love reading, see what is coming through, specifically with the full moon that we just had in Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to see what's coming up. Now, I do feel like one thing that has come up this month is a lot around temptation. Okay, temptation island, maybe like things coming back in, and almost seems like spirit's like, are you gonna do that, or are you gonna listen? So in the ways of love, what I want to be clear about in this specific reading that's coming through is that this isn't for you if you're still waiting for someone to come back, or holding on to a specific person. This is not that. It's not that. That's just what I want to say. It's not that. This is something completely different. And I feel like you also have to be in a place in your life to receive something new as well, and something that isn't attached to somebody else. So that being said, thank the Lord, because Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups coming out at the bottom, you've been doing charity work. Okay, you've been doing charity work. You've been doing charity work, and the universe is like, do you really want to still do that? Do you really still want to go for that? I feel like this is what I want to read it at. It's like, kind of like, you know that movie, there's this movie coming out with, I think it's Dakota Johnson, I think that's her name, and it's called The Materialists or something, and it's a choice between these two people. One is like rich and like has got it all together and yada yada yada, and then one is like, there's love there, but they're like poor, right? And in every movie that I swear to God we see, she always picks that one. She always picks the one that needs healing or is going through this, or da da da. She never picks the rich one. And I feel like in this scenario, it's like, it's not about just picking someone that's rich. I feel like you're picking someone that has done as much work as you have to now be in the position that they are in, and also you are in. This is a person that now matches your frequency, and not someone that matches like your people-pleasing version of yourself, or your need to fix others, or your need to want to like mold them into who they're meant to be. It's not someone who's like, oh, they've got potential. I feel like you really have left that version of you behind, because I feel like it's doing that burnt you. Like doing that so many times, just, it burnt you. You were always left the one that was hurt, that was hindered, that was broken, whatever. You're not broken. You are whole. And I feel like the way your life is moving, you're moving into a position, into just a part of your life where everything that's coming towards you is a mirror to that as well. And so, yeah, Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups energy, it's giving me you were doing charity work in the past. And now you're just doing charity work where it actually isn't just benefiting like you, but it's like you're helping a greater cause that doesn't include people that just aren't on your level, insecure, unaware, self-limiting, not willing to take accountability, projectors, no onus or no ownership of taking any type of responsibility, ego-driven. Anywho, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Now you're doing the real charity work with like kids or something, or the homeless, or like people who actually need it. This is more so your energy is grounded, trust in this process, but like really actually trust in this process. I need you to like, specifically over the next 2 days, just trust in the process. Trust in the process. Trust in the process. Okay, trust in the process. Don't be in the part of the process where you're still thinking how it's going to be. Be in the part of the process that it's already happening, it's already yours. And what I want to say is that you don't have to be like, hoo-ha, God is mighty. You don't need to be all that to get what you want. You can be angry. You can be frustrated. You can feel like really shitty. And I feel like that's a part of the human experience, is just having this like this understanding that you aren't going to be perfect all of the time, and that's the point. That's the point. All Spirit ever wants you to do is show up as yourself. As long as you are not hurting anyone else, right? You're not like hurting anyone else and it is taking from their life force or their energy, then continue to do what you're doing. Continue to show up, continue to shine, continue to be as bright as you are. I feel like you're moving into a space, specifically with the Queen of Pentacles, where, yeah, you care. You don't care that much though. You care to a certain extent. You're not to be walked over anymore. You're not to be dismissed. You're not to be like hindered or blocked or put away. It's like your energy speaks for yourself. And now you let it. You're not ashamed of it. You're not you're not disconnected from who you are anymore. You're not ashamed to be the person that you are and show up in that way, even if it's big, even if it's loud. And I feel like there is a person that matches that. They may not be like showy or big, or like their energy may not be what yours is, right? But I feel like it's perfect. It's like, it just works. They allow you to be as big or as small as you want to be, but ultimately whatever it is that your dream is, they want that for you too. And so Chariot, bottom of the deck. Chariot, moving forward. Queen of Cups. Okay, well, a lot of songs have been coming through as well. Specifically the one by, I think it's Sabrina Carpenter. It's Busy Woman. And then I think that one that, it's 9 to 5. I think it's by Dolly Parton? I can't believe I just said that wrong. It's by Dolly. But it's the one where she did it with Kelly Clarkson. And then also Kelly Clarkson is coming up too. And that's Since You've Been Gone song. What else? Strangely, Harry Potter. And also the color blue, or having things in glass form, I want to say, that are blue, or like little bottles, blue bottles that are filled with water, something about that. I know that's good for protection as well. Something about the color blue. And also blue bottles. 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Another thing I'm hearing is like there's new players. There's new players on the field now. There's new players on the field. And I don't mean in the way of like players that are just here to like fuck around, you know, that kind of player. I mean like there's new, now that you're on a new playing field, there's like new encounters that you're going to have. Now that you're on this field, it's like there's new experiences that you get to tap into. It's almost like you've kind of like leveled up, right? And you're going to this next level and you've unlocked like these different things. That's the only way that I could describe it. And so we have the King of Cups with the Page of Wands coming out here, which we love. We have 6 of Swords with the 6 of Pentacles. So yes, being open with the 6 of Pentacles, with the 6 of Swords, 6 is coming out. I like that. 6 is abundance. 6 of Swords transition. I'm seeing crows as well. Even with the 6 of Swords, right? This is very transitional period, but I feel like you've landed. It's like you're off the boat now. You've landed. You're on land. You're out of the water. And it's very different. I feel like it's very vastly different to what you're kind of used to. And maybe for some of you, this hasn't quite landed. You haven't quite landed as of yet, but you will. And maybe this is going to happen towards the end of June. But it definitely feels like it's something that's going to happen before the new season of July comes in. Okay. So yeah, some of you have already landed. Some of you are about to come to land. But whatever got you there, that's what I feel like the energy is. Whatever got you there doesn't fucking matter, because now you're here. Now you're there. It doesn't matter what it took to get there without hurting others, but it doesn't matter what it took to get there, right? Whether you fucking dragged yourself from the ground, you crawled there, you rolled there, you stumbled there, you ran there. It doesn't really matter how you got there. You're here now. You're here now. And what I want to say is that whatever room, whatever place you're landing in, nobody knows, or nobody is in the mindset of like, oh, she doesn't have what it takes, or he doesn't have what it takes, or he's not. Nobody knows the limiting beliefs that you have. You're in a new playing field now. There's no time for that. all of these people only know that, okay, wait, my phone's died. These people only know that you're here for a reason. You've got what it takes. Like, they've seen something in you. They don't know how this has happened. They don't know how you got here. They don't know the tears. They don't know the background. They don't know what it took to get to this place. You do. That is what's meant to keep you going, not to keep you stuck. And so in this place that you're now arriving in, people are seeing you for who you truly are. They're seeing you. They're recognizing you as someone that is meant to be here. Is meant to be here in this place because you're not proving yourself. They recognize your soul. They recognize your aura. And so when these encounters start to happen for you, and specifically when it comes to love, right, there may be things that start to happen where you're kind of going to be like, oh, the toxic things that you're used to, right? Where this person is mature, like emotionally open, mature. They're an adult. And I feel like I need to say that because some adults are not adults. Some adults are still children. And so this person is like, knows how to have a conversation, knows how to hold a conversation, is very like intellectual. They get it. They have an awareness about themselves. And I feel like these things that this person does maybe almost makes you feel scared of like, holy shit, what is like, is there like something behind that? What does that mean? Because you're like so used to maybe people like fucking manipulating you or lying to you or like going behind your back. Whereas this person is just like straightforward. It is what you see is what you get. They are who they are. There's no hidden agendas behind that. And so this person may help you understand the true meaning of love, or what it is to have something healthy in your life that sticks around. And maybe for some of you, you've been like, I just want a person that's on my side. Like for once in my life, even if it's just a fucking friend, I don't care. I just want someone who's on my side. Like, I don't want to have to go and fight these battles by myself. I want someone that's just like got my back. And so whether this is a friendship or more, and for some of you it will be more, that's what you're getting, is someone that is here to stand by your side, but also see you in the way that you have wanted. Now I say that the way that you wanted because some of you may have never experienced what you have actually wanted, and so to actually experience it might make you try to fucking run for the hills. Because like, I know I asked for this, but like, this is a lot. Okay, some of you are gonna be like, this is overwhelming, this is what the hell. And I feel like this person is gonna help you work through that. 10 death and rebirth on the back, 8 of cups, Hierophant, Taurus energy, lovers, Gemini. Okay, lovers to come out through. We love this. We love this. Passion. With the Hierophant, with the eight of Wands on the back, so energy is definitely moving. 4 of Pentacles, kind of loosening the reins on how you move, how you shift, what you get into. I kind of feel like with the Hierophant, it's time to try something maybe you haven't done before. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like time to try something you haven't done. Go out on a limb, take a leap, do something crazy, or maybe not something crazy, but do the opposite of what you've been doing, right? If it's not working, do something else. And not for like the preface of like trying to get a partner, but like because you want to experience joy, or you want to have a little bit of fun, or you want to like tick it off your bucket list or whatever. In the pursuit of your own happiness and joy, these things get to occur. Fate gets to occur in your life. So I kind of feel like, especially with the Hierophant, this is Taurus energy, but it's like you're leveling up. But I also feel like it's be brave enough to just like live. Really live. Realize that's the point, and just go and change a few things. You know, if you're not happy, change it. You don't have to be that way. You don't have to feel that way. You don't have to have that lived experience. You can create changes to change that. This is your experience. You have that power. Okay? And if you feel like you don't, take it back, because you do. And so, lovers with the Hierophant, 8 of Wands. This is definitely something that's coming for you. Lovers, I think that's getting anchor. Something about an anchor. Anchor. Knight of Swords with the Eight of Swords energy. King of Cups, Knight of Swords. Okay, the thing that when I'm seeing the King of Swords, the King of Cups, not King of Swords, which I like. It's water sign energy, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Very emotionally open. Interesting though, the thing that came up when I was looking at that is, now this can go different ways depending if you're like masculine or more feminine. But like the thing that I'm saying, shut up and say it. The thing that I'm saying is like just a very big man and a very small girl. Woman, not girl. So that, take that how it needs to, but I just see a very like a big, whether it's like tall or just like huge person, with either a lot of facial hair or just like they feel like a very masculine person. I almost want to say like rugged. There's like a size difference. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, there's something about that. There's something about like their height. And if you're a masculine watching this, then it's like your feminine is like the opposite, right? The opposite to you. Yeah, but this guy just feels like big and like strong. Or this person just feels like very, very big, very strong, protective. And then the female side of it feels very, also very strong, but just in different ways. It's almost like the gentle giant and then like the silent assassin. That's why I'm saying this, like the smallness doesn't mean like this person is like submissive or like whatever. I feel like this is like there's strength in both of you. You're like a power couple, but I almost feel like this feminine is like very strong, like also I want to say a little bit outspoken. Like if somebody is trying to hurt like something that is theirs, like they will throw hands or they will speak up. They don't just let, and I actually feel like this is maybe for anyone that they feel like is being hurt or bullied or pressured or like taken advantage of. Like they're always the kind of person to stand up and say something and not let that happen in front of them. Yeah, and then this person's like a gentle giant. Interesting. And we have the Strength card, which is Leo. Nine of Swords. Seeing motorcycles as well. Motorbikes. What else? We have the Magician come out too. Oh my. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of manifestation. You like manifested this person into your life, but now that you have, it's almost as if like you want to run scared. Because the feeling that I'm getting is like it's not going to go how you think it is. And I feel like the person watching this, you like play out scenarios in your head of like how you're going to meet or how it's going to happen. And it's all around like what's going to make you most comfortable and what's going to give you time to adjust. And I just don't feel like it's going to happen in that way. Okay. It's not here to do this. I feel like this is here to like shake up the comfort. You're not going to be in your comfort zone anymore. And that's the best thing about this is that you won't need to be. And so it's like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in a way that you're gonna see it coming. You might be like moving to a new place. You're like, oh yeah, it'll happen when it happens. It's never gonna happen like on the first day or when I move there, whatever. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like this scenario is playing out for you. Like you feel it coming, but you're just like, yeah, no. And even if you're a person that's like, oh, you know, I want to make sure that like I'm all prepped and ready to go. Like I'm shaved. I like smell good. I brush my teeth. Like I want to look good when I meet this person. If you're a person with a plan. stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, anything else? 3 of Swords in reverse with the Sun. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to the past. 3 of Swords, I like this as well. This is like, we've released a lot. We've released a lot. There is, when it comes to this connection, like this really is your maybe even possibly your happily ever after, your happily ever new beginning. Life didn't go to plan for you, and maybe that's exactly what needed to happen. Maybe that's exactly the way it needed to go, right? And maybe the more you try to get it to go to according to plan, the more you encountered this energy, the more you encountered things that were hard, heartbreak, grief. Maybe the more that you tried to control it, the more that you went down this route. And so it's almost as if like you're saving yourself the trouble of resisting, and you're just like, you're throwing caution to the wind, and you're like, even though I'm scared and I'm overwhelmed and I'm afraid, fuck it, let's do this. So that is the energy. That's your reading. Oh wait, look, even the Two of Cups is on the back as well. So, and the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles down there. This is your divine counterpart, is what I was gonna say. This is your divine counterpart. Maybe they even have a dog. I'm more of a cat person, but each to their own. I feel like after my dog passed, I just feel like I would be the biggest betrayal to get another animal. And that's why I have 3 cats. But that's our reading today.